students, do you share your things with your friends and family? Yes? Good. It is a very good habit. Today we are going to study about sharing. Basically, we are going to do division today. I have brought a fun activity which I hope you will enjoy. I have taken this chart paper and I have divided it into 10 columns here and 10 rows. Now I have to divide 54 by 6. I have got 54 counters here which I have to divide equally. Now since we have to divide by 6, we'll place these counters in 6 rows each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll keep here only till 6th row. Next, we'll start in the next column. 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. So we have 12 of these total counters. Next, in the third column, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I have still more counters. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53 and 54. Now all the counters are finished and I have left with no counters. We have kept here we have kept in 6 rows just because we are going to divide 54 by 6. Our total counters are 54 and we have placed them in 6 rows in each column till the 6th row. Now how many rows have we utilized? We have utilized 9 rows. So 54 divided by 6 will be 9. So our quotient is 9 here. And the remainder, that is the left, we are left with no counter. So our remainder will be 0 over here. Isn't it easy to share and divide equally amongst these 9 columns? Next, we have to divide 29 by 4. I have taken 29 counters here and now I am going to place in 4 rows. Why? Because I have to divide it by 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Now we have divided 28 equally and 1 is remaining. So 29 divided by 4, our quotient will be, since we have placed in 7 columns here, so our quotient will be 7 And since we are left with one counter here, so our remainder is 1. Wasn't it fun sharing equally? So division is sharing of specified number of things among specified number of people. What does that mean? Specified number of things. Suppose I have 10 pens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And I have to distribute these 10 pens among 2 children. So a specified number of things, what is this? These are 10 pens over here. And I have to distribute these 10 pens among 2 children. So these 2 children are the specified number of people. So specified number of things is 10 pens and specified number of people is 2 children. So how will I divide them equally? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 pens I give to one child and the other 5 I will give to the other child. So next also will be 5. So I can divide these 10 pens equally among 2 children in 5 groups each. Each child will get 5 pens. So I can share these pens equally among 2 children. So equal sharing is division. Division is not only equal sharing, but it is also known as repeated subtraction. Suppose I have to divide these pens. How many pens are these? Now I have 9 pens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. I have 9 pens and I have to distribute these 9 pens among 3 children. So what will I do? I will give 1 pen first to each child. That is, how many pens I have in total? I have 9 pens and I have to divide them among 3 children. That is 9 divided by 3. We have to divide these 9 pens among 3 children. So what we will do? First we will give 1 pen to each child. One pen to each child. That means we have taken away 3 pens from this. So 9 minus 3 will be 6. Now I am left with 6 pens here. I am left with 6 pens here. Now again I will give 1 pen to each child. That means 1 more added to each group. So again 3 pens are subtracted and I am left with 3 pens here. So from 6 pens I have again given away 3 pens and I am left with 3. Now I'll distribute these 3 pens again among these 3 children. 1, 2 and 3. Now I have no pens. So from this 3 I have again taken away 3 and I am left with no pens now. So each child gets 3 pence. How can we find this? We have done subtraction repeatedly. First we took away 3 pence, we are left with 6 pence. Again from these 6 we take away 3 pence and we are left with 3 pence. Now from this 3 we take away 3, that is we have distributed all the pence and we are left with no pence. So how many steps we have done of subtraction? 1, 2 and 3. So our answer is 3. This shows that division is repeated subtraction. Some more facts of division are: the number to be divided is known as the dividend. That is, the number which we divide is the dividend, and the number by which we divide is known as the divisor. Dividend is denoted by capital D, whereas divisor is denoted by small d. The answer or result is known as the quotient. That is, the result or the answer which we get after division is known as the quotient, and it is denoted by capital Q. The leftover after division is known as the remainder. That is, after subtraction, what we get is the leftover, and that is known as the remainder, and it is denoted by capital R. Now I'll explain these facts through an example. Suppose you have to divide 8 by 4. This is the sign which we draw for division. We'll read the table of 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. Subtract these. 8 minus 8 is 0. Now this number is the divisor. That is, the number by which we divide is known as the divisor. The number which we divide is known as the dividend. The answer or result of division is known as the quotient. And the leftover is the remainder. So 8 is the number which we divide here. This is known as the dividend. 4 is the number by which we divide this 8. This is the divisor. The result, this is the result of division. This is known as the quotient. And the leftover which we get after subtraction is known as the remainder. When any number is divided by itself, the quotient is 1. That is, if we divide 5 by 5, that is, the number is divided by itself, our quotient or our result is 1. When any number is divided by 1, the quotient is the number itself. Suppose we divide 5 by 1. Our result or the quotient will be 5. So if we are dividing the number by 1, the result is the number itself. When 0 is divided by any number except 0, the result is 0. Suppose 0 is divided by 3. Our result will be 0. And division by 0 is not possible. That is, we cannot divide any number by 0. We know that multiplication is repeated addition, and now you have come to know that division is repeated subtraction. But multiplication and division are also related to each other. We know that 6 multiplied by 7 is 42. We can also write this as 42 divided by 6 is equal to 7. That is, if we divide 42 by 6, our quotient will be 7. Or we can also write this as 42 divided by 7 is equal to 6. If we divide 42 by 7, our quotient will be 6. So 6 sevens of 42 can be written in two division forms. So these are the division facts of the multiplication form. Now this is the dividend, that is the number which we are dividing, which is same in both the cases here. But here 6 is the divisor, that is the number by which we divide, and 7 is the quotient here. So we can relate 6 sevens are 42. In this case, 42 is the dividend. Here 7 is the divisor, whereas 6 is the quotient. So multiplication and division are related to each other. You have to find the quotient by repeated subtraction. Now here first you have 18 divided by 6. So here you will first subtract 6 from 18. 18 minus 6 is 12. Now from this answer you have to subtract 6 again. So 12 minus 6 is 6 again. And this, from this answer you have to subtract 6 again. 6 minus 6 is 0. You will subtract till you are getting the result 0. So you have done the subtraction in 3 steps. That means here your quotient will be 3. 6 3s are 18. Next we have to divide 30 by 5. So first we will subtract 5 from 30. That will be 25. Now from this 25 you will again subtract this 5. And you will get the answer 20. From this 20 again we will subtract 5. And we will get 15. From 15 subtract 5 again and we will get 10. From this 10 once more we are going to subtract 5 and we will get 5. Finally we subtract 5 from 5 and our answer is 0. So you can see, as many times we have to subtract, we will subtract until we are getting the answer 0. Here we have done subtraction in how many steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So our quotient is 6 here. 6 5s are 30 or 5 6s are 30. This is how we find out the quotient through repeated subtraction. Hope you have understood. I'll give you some practice work which you have to do in your notebook.